It was a brutal attack. A woman stabbed multiple times by her own daughter outside the GM Tech Center over in Warren. But she managed to survive thanks to the quick action of Diderot Sarter, who was working there as a valet and who was carrying a concealed weapon at the time. Well, today he was honored for his bravery. Our Paula Tutman joins us, and quite a special ceremony for him today, Paula.
Yeah, it really was. Also, given what happened to him, because he was also fired right on the spot. But I think what you'll see in this video is incredible bravery. It happened right over here at the GM Tech Center. I do need to warn you that this video may not be appropriate for all eyes. To say it was a horrible day at the GM Tech Center in Warren last Thursday for everyone involved would be a gross understatement. When an employee, 52-year-old Stephanie Kerr, right there in the burgundy shirt, is lured outside the rotunda by her 32-year-old daughter, Siobhan Taylor, almost as if it's a stylized thriller, the surveillance camera catches the shadows of the stabbing over and over and over again.
At that time, everything seemed so surreal.
People race to the window. They back up in shock and fear. The woman outside is being attacked with a knife, but only one man stepped up to intervene. You see him in the revolving door reflection, leveling a gun. Diddle Sarter, the valet, levels his pistol and tells the assailant to drop the knife, and in doing so stops a would-be murder and saves a life.
As I went out there, she was getting stabbed. I pulled out my firearm and ordered her to drop the knife, or I'll have to fire.
It is expressly forbidden for GM employees or employees of the contracted valet company to carry weapons onto the premises. It's a gun-free zone. And even though he carried the gun legally and is a responsible gun owner.
And I got instructed by a 12-year Marine when I took the class, and he said best way to assess a situation, know when to use lethal force, the distance between them. If I can get to neutralize the threat without having to fire, get to save the victim's life and the suspect's life.
Diddle knew the moment he pulled out that pistol, it was professional suicide. A man with a wife and two small children, the breadwinner, did the equivalent of throwing himself into dangerous path. Metaphorically, one finger on the trigger, one foot on a banana peel, and the other sliding off a roof. Yet he says he would do it all the same way because he saved a life. Today, the mayor of Warren, Jim Fouts, celebrated his bravery, and indeed the valet company, which fired him on the spot, has given him back his job. But that is a day that will stay with Diddle and his family forever.
I'm grateful I have my job, but if this job would have cost my job, I would still do it over again.
And that's what I really want you guys to think about. Think about this moment where this guy knew the moment he pulled that gun, he would lose his job. But he wanted to save that life, so he did it anyway. Absolutely incredible story, incredibly brave. Of course, we'll put this story on my Facebook page, Local 4 Paula Tutman, as well as clickondetroit.com. But Karen, wow, what a story, and the video to back it up.
What a brave man. All right, Paula Tutman live for us this afternoon. Meantime, we did ask readers at clickondetroit.com if that man should have been carrying a concealed weapon at work. An overwhelming majority said yes, he should. And this is people talking on our Facebook page. Richard writes in and says, I'd say he absolutely should have been allowed to carry. He probably saved the lady's life and did so professionally and with constraint. Hats off to him. Meantime, Cara Rogers says, I think in this situation it shouldn't matter. He saved a life and he went about obtaining and carrying a concealed weapon the correct way. Imagine what could have happened. And Sandy says, yes, if he had a permit to carry, he should be able to take it to work. We appreciate all of our viewers and our friends giving us that feedback.